What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of UX with Jack, where we go over everything that deals with UX design. So, on this channel, you're gonna see a lot of usability testing done, live interviews. We're gonna talk about design work and your website and your mobile app and things your customer need or don't need, and things they want and don't want, and anything and everything that's in between of that. So, sit back, relax. If you need some help in your business, on your website, on your mobile app, you're not getting the conversion rates that you want or need, this is the channel for you. I'm gonna break down the do's and don'ts of UX design and how your website or how your mobile app should and should not look. So stay tuned. This new episode is for you. Share it, like it, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to UX with Jack. Of course, I am Jack, and I'm a UX designer. Um, this is the first episode that I'm not calling it a podcast. I'm just calling it the episode right now, just to see, like a test run. This is my trial run right here, and what I will be doing is talking a lot about tech, talking a lot about usability testing, talking a lot about UX design and how to make your app or your website better. Right now, I'm gonna do my first or talk about my first usability test on a product for a client of mine, and just give you a little backstory. For those who don't know, a usability test is just me or companies running tests on your product to see how your users interact with it, see the pros and cons, see where you may be lacking, where you can benefit from, and just get the feedback from your users, people who are actually using your product or visiting your shops or anything that you have created from a product standpoint, from a creation, and you have people engaging with this product or this creation, just to see make it better for them, so your business can thrive. So right now what I have is a product, a new technology in a field that not much of us think about but utilize on a daily basis, or should be utilizing on a daily basis, which is a toothbrush. So I have this company, and you guys can reach out to them on Instagram and social media, and they do have a website. Um, the name of this company is True Floss Technology, and what they have created and brought to the market is a way of combining. And I'm just gonna grab one of my regular ones, and this is not theirs I'm about to show, but they have combined dental floss with toothbrush. And when I mean combined, like it is all in one, or can be all in one. You can use them separate, but they can be all in one. So what they have done, and I'm gonna get one of the other refills right here before I show it on the actual toothbrush, is they have created these miniature floss, um, miniature dental floss, mechanisms or devices or items, however you want to describe it, refills where they can be attached to the actual toothbrush itself, and they have a unique design, which I think I use this. Okay, so let's say I did test this out for 3 weeks to almost a month, 3.5 weeks, something like that, and to get my own feedback, and also I did let another family member use it who has who have um braces. I'm having a brain fart early in the morning, but have braces. So I just wanted to see how they reacted with it and how was it good for them, or what did they think about the product. So a little bit about the product. It is. Let me take this off so you guys can see. It's a nice design toothbrush. It's not um over over what is the word I'm looking for? Over design. One thing I would change is update, I would say. It's just first impression. So first impression, it just look like a plain toothbrush, but they actually have their name and a logo on the toothbrush, but you can hardly see it because it's green and embedded into the toothbrush. So what I would have did was I would have had the same thing and just added a white logo at the bottom or something like that, or maybe the name in white. But it got a nice feel. It's real lightweight. It's not heavy. I know it look maybe like a regular size toothbrush for its width wise and everything, but it's not heavy like those motorized toothbrush. Um, so someone like an elderly person or a child, anyone like that will be able to handle this toothbrush without any difficulty. Um, and I'm just going through and just thinking about my experience with it. One thing that did throw me for a loop at first was the design of the brush, how it has this slope going to it. My first thought was the toothpaste would fall off the brush itself. That did not happen. It stayed on there. It didn't fall over. Didn't fall slide down. I don't know. Is it just because the toothpaste maybe grips the brush? I don't know how that works. But my experience is, and that's what this is all about. My experience with this product is the toothpaste never fell off the brush. Uh, Speaking of the brush, this and maybe because how it's designed, it actually feels perfect or better than my other toothbrush on my gums and in between my teeth as I'm brushing. So it's like it, and now like I say, I'm guessing because of the slope of it, it gets into my gums and on the side of my mouth and into there. Um, uh, yeah, whatever. All you making jokes right there after what I just said. But anyway, it gets in there pretty good. And it does joy. It didn't irritate my gums. It didn't leave in a bad feeling. The toothpaste, like I say, stayed on the brush while I was brushing. I didn't have toothpaste running all over the place. Like you would think with a slope like this and not flat surface, but it actually did its job. So getting to the other part of it, which is the combined feature of having a floss device added to it. My and I'm like I say, I'm being honest, and I gave them that feedback. But my first thought was that is brilliant. Like I can be able to brush and floss at the same time. So how it works is you take your floss, and they come in these little, you can get refills, these packets. I think you get. Let me go to the website real quick. They like I said, they do have a website. Uh, let's see right here. So uh, a brush, so a pack, meaning the brush and the six free refills, which are these. They are $12.99, and you can pay in for interest free installments. So that's great. So if you needed to pay installment purpose, don't pay the full $12.99, you can do that. They also have different options for you to choose from color wise. They have black and they have the green that I have. And they also have electric toothbrushes. So that is also wonderful for for customers or people to purchase other than the standard toothbrush that they have. So they do have an electric side of the business along with the regular side of the business. But getting back to this demonstration. So what you have is you take your floss and all you do is, if you can see, it's a slit right here. You just put it in there. And he made this look way more simpler than I did, but you put it in there and snap it in there. So what the idea of it is, as you can see, you brush your teeth and then you can floss, or you can floss and then brush your teeth. I don't know how you do yours, but you're able to. I'm gonna come closer so you can see, to brush and maybe because of the slope of the thing, the floss is actually not hitting my teeth. You see? So don't listen. I'm not bumping my gums with this right here at all. Like I say, maybe it has something to do with the design of it. But I personally don't like the fact that I have to, and I have seen reviews and other people talking about it that they kind of like this setup. But just me personally, from my experience, I didn't like the fact that when I floss, as you can see, uh, I didn't have to snap down all the way. Just part of the, like I said, he made this look way better than I did. And I'm just snapping it down, putting a little pressure on it. So now it's in there pretty good. Oh, I thought it was. Let me get something to push it down. Okay, there we go. There we go. So maybe that's another issue you may have. I don't know. Maybe just one I have. But anyway, let's get back to it. So it's pretty doable. Like It's not coming out, and I just ate, so I did have some in my mouth. Mm-hmm. I personally just don't like the fact that when I'm flossing, this part of the toothbrush, I'm choosing my words carefully right now, is in my mouth. Like when I have the regular floss, it's not going, all in my mouth, and it feels uncomfortable to me. So what I was suggesting is, and it's just me, like I said, he's been getting good reviews, thousands of reviews that this is right here is working. I was suggesting that you put the dental floss kind of like the line on the back of the toothbrush in the same area of the brushes. So that for it's not way down here. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm flossing, that's the far as I'm going and just flossing. So that was my only kick about it that I personally didn't like. And it's not like it's going way, you know what I'm saying, back there, but uh it just didn't feel right. But it's doable. It lasts. Like I said, I've been using it, and I really been using it. You can tell I've been using it because I wanted to get the full effect. But it's a great product. I would give this product and I normally, let me make this disclaimer. I normally don't do usability tests on actual physical products. I more so do usability tests on apps and websites where we can go into and we can hire, or what I like to do is hire like 50 participants to test out your website or your app to get actual good data back so you can utilize and take it back to your team and make your website or your app better or benefit from the feedback and cater to your needs of your customers. So this is my actual first full actual physical product to do a usability test on. So it's not a whole lot of data and things like that. It is some good data to use, but not a ton. Like I say, the feel of it, it's not heavy, it's lightweight, it's durable because I did drop it and it did not crack, shatter, anything. Like right now, I'm gonna drop it, and it's still good, not even marking up or nothing. And it's pretty sturdy desk that I'm on. So yeah, so go on Instagram. The name of this company once again is True Floss Technology. One thing I did say to him, another thing I did say to him is get on the ball now because you're doing a lot of promoting and everything. Get a lot of feedback because the big market guys who has the money and the capital to create something like this, they're gonna do it. They're gonna steal your idea, and they have the potential or they have the capability of mass producing and tapping into a market where they can overpower you at this moment. So get all the feedback you can right now, Mr. Cooper, who is the CEO of True Floss Technology, and just step on their neck, man. I think, and I'm using terms like that because I think that's the kind of attitude you gotta have when you come into the market with some kind of technology product like this right here. So True Floss Technology, they do have a website, and I think it's just trueflosstechnology.com. Let me make sure. Yes, trueflosstechnology.com. Do have a website. All their social media is True Floss Technology. So give them a shout out. Ask them for some, samples. Maybe he'll give you some samples. I don't know. But this product, I would give it, if I'm rating on a scale of 10, 10 being the best, I would give it a 7.7. 7.7. And that's just personally because I didn't like the feel of when I floss. But you may like that feel. You may don't have any issue. Oh, also because I personally had a hard time clipping this down, the floss. So let's see how it comes out. Oh, or maybe I'm supposed to click it out like this here. I don't have nails. Oh yeah, there we go. So you just it's a all right. Let me show y'all. And maybe that was my issue. I don't have nails, good nails anyway. But anyway, it's a little clip right here. So when you put it in there, you clip it down. When you ready to take it out, you just clip that up. So that's not a problem. Taking it out is not a problem. Putting it in there was an issue for me. But that's why it's a 7 out of 7, 7.7 right now out of 10. Once I think, and let me do say this. This is their first edition, first mock up, first product. So it with every company, every product, every business, there's always innovative ways to improve it. So of course there will get better and better as time goes. But right now, if I'm giving it a 7.7 out of 10 right now, within a year they should be at a 10. True Floss Technology, once again, Mr. Corey Cooper is the CEO. He's a young black entrepreneur from Mobile, Alabama, but his company is based out of Atlanta, Georgia. Give them a shot. They have been on with David Shands or the Social Proof podcast at what was that conference they just had? Oh, Podcast Summit, and he has been featured on another a lot of more different major platforms with his technology. So give him a shout out, give him a visit, and let him know how you feel and that you want to test out his new product. And let's make this guy get this 7.7 up to a 10 out of 10. All right, guys, this is UX with Jack, where we talk a lot about UX design, usability tests, and just technology in general. Thank y'all for tuning in.